Hello. Good morning. Started a little bit earlier than you thought, huh? I mean, late but early. I said 10:30, which is late, but I started 2 minutes early. Huge. Anyways, how's everybody doing today? It's a good Saturday, right? I've been speedrunning Mountains 1 normal, single player. Whatever floats your boat there, champ. I would never, but that's nice. Dude, let's talk about what we're doing today. So we're gonna play territorial for around, I'm gonna say 1240. We might go to 1. But I'm gonna give myself the out of saying, because last time we did this is like, I don't know. You know what? I'll man up. It's Saturday. Saturday's beats for the boys. We're gonna go to 1. And then after 1, it'd be really great if I could just type 1 time. I don't know if you guys experience this when you just kind of like first time getting on the keyboard for the day, your just fingers like don't adjust as well. I don't know. To end, we're gonna be doing another Crusader Kings run. Bada bing, bada boom. All right. So, with that being said, let's go ahead. Add some names. Boom, we're here. Zero Winter, hello. The cool stream thumbnails are back. Just because I had this one on lock. I think I had some other ones I like had created but didn't use because I saw that YouTube was no longer, or that a lot of people were moving away from the thumbnail kind of game in general. I'd have to find them, but I think I created like 6. Did you like the Dummy Nation new update? No, for some reason it affected the pathing, and the pathing is literally like awful now. There's one instance where we were at Jakarta, which is in Indonesia, and I told my troops to go to off the coast of the Philippines, the westernmost coast of the Philippines. So let me show you. Okay. So here, this map shows it. Okay. Give me this map as big. All right. So we were here, right? I had my troops here, and I wanted to go right here. Now you would think the fastest path would be, okay, they're either going to go around the island of Borneo on either side, right? That would be pretty smart. What they did instead was they were like, okay, we're on our way, and went around Australia up through the Solomon Islands, and then as soon as they got to the Federated State of Micronesia, then they came over and then went down and then went right there. And people say, oh, you can just control the pathing. Yeah, but when you're like spreading out to like win the game and then you get that kind of pathing, it's really obnoxious. Not to mention you're just constantly having to babysit. Like here we are fighting Indonesia. They got one section right here. So they would take like the smallest little bit of land here. They'd get like 2 seconds in and be like, all right, I'm going over there. But you have the rest of Sumatra to get. So frustrating. Corgi, KD, and Corgi are having a joint grind in the KD server right now. Cool. I wasn't invited. No one told me, dude. That's pretty sick. All right. Anyways, let's do Asia as our first map. They want you? Yeah. No one told me. Holy cow, man. All right, Asia's up. Let's do this. Skeleton Squad. We got to play smart first game. This is going to be the really most challenging game of the day. We got to play together. We got to play smart. How do we know you would want to join? Well, here's a quick and easy way. Are you ready for this? About how to know whether I'd want to join. You could have asked. You could have asked, man. It's like how you would have known right away if you had given me the choice. You mongrels. Yeah. Here, I'm just gonna figure. Okay, good. People left me alone. All right, I'm in the middle. I can do stuff. I'm ready to rumble. Oh. I am coming off like a 5-day in a row workout, which is what I used to do when I was really in good shape. But this time it's just been on the Peloton, and every muscle in my legs are sore. My calves, my hamstrings, my quads. Oh, it hurts so bad. And it's just like right now, it's kind of like going a little bit more intense on a workout program. Like I've been kind of riding the Peloton off and on for a while now, but this is the first time I was like, all right, new regiment. We're going like very consistent and very hard. And like my body is just like, we're going to die. But it's like, no, we got 2 days off. We're good here, champ. Oh, dang, I thought I could get through. I can get through. No, I can't. I got light too. All right. I don't really have support over here other than this rando. But I don't want this guy as big as me, so I'm just going to start fighting him because HG is going to have to go through Burgundy, which will give me some time to knock down you. And if I could convince a dear friend of USA to join me in this escapade, that'd be pretty sick, right? All right, you're going down there. I understand. I'm going to hold because HG is just saving at this point. So I think I've done enough damage, as much damage as I was realistically going to against Yes without any help. Help will come, but everyone's kind of on their own fights right now. Like, this is a good move for this guy. Absolutely. But I can slow you down for sure. And USA's now helping, so that's good. Keep him occupied. Yeah, 0%. Try to help me out a little bit. Is appreciated. USA just full sent on this guy, though. That's a huge problem. Man, that's like, that's one of those things. Again, full sending only hurts your team. It takes a small problem that we used to have and turned it in now to a big problem. Fortunately, you're helping with this. Now able to. I'm going to completely ignore the guy below me for right now, because this is mission critical over here. And this is also really good pathing for you, because as soon as we finish over here, you can finish that guy. I like it. Nice. All right, cool. I'll just get out of your way, sir. Do my small things over here. Having me for your first message on the channel. It's your first message on the channel, so no. What are you talking about, Zero? What did I miss? Everyone's asking if Corey wants to join the KD thing. I mean, here's the thing. No. Here's my reasoning for saying no. Rather, I was an afterthought on it. Are you kidding me? Like, oh, dude, we shouldn't have... Like, we're doing a joint grind with Corgi. Do you think we should invite the guy who started Corgi? Who streams every day? He streams on Saturdays? No, dude, we're good. No, man. You make me an afterthought, I'm not joining you. I'll fight against you. What is Katie? I have absolutely no idea. I know it's another clan, but I don't know what it stands for. GG. Yeah. Don't blame me. I can partially blame you because apparently you knew about it. All right, let's do North America. KD is Kingdom Clan? Why not just be like King? I don't know. That's just kind of my mind going like, huh. I was supposed to get King dumb from KD. Interesting. Here, I'm going to be over here. Yo, Bill's sponsor for a month. 1 month good, right? It's good in my book, my friend. Oh, we got stream snipers now already now, too. See, Bills, this is your fault I died. I was so busy looking at your notification that I didn't notice that people spawned on top of me. How rude of you. You're a monster. It's okay. I have the utmost faith in the boys without me. You can see from the last game they did pretty well without me, right? Great start, Corgi. Dude, truly. Truly. I mean, I don't know why, but like the ability to stream snipe has been like so buffed. And it wasn't like a purposeful like change to the game. But like the ability of you to like spawn next to someone and immediately like just full send them like that with over your amount of troops, it's just kind of like, what was the point of that? Like, I know it wasn't to like negatively affect me, but I'm also sitting here and being like, what was the point? Why? What was this change for, man? It is weird. Here's a big one. Sonicu becomes a member of the Polar Bear Club. Congratulations, my friend. Enjoy the Polar Bear well. How is the new Domination update affecting you guys in multiplayer land? Yeah, we have 52% already. Now, granted, we could probably... Yeah, Jibbin's doing the right thing in attacking. Wax should probably... Wax, you should join in fighting even though you don't have the most amount of troops. You're just adding to Jibbins. Think of it that way. You have nothing else to do? Yeah. You're pretty safe from everybody. This is a good move right here. The low GDP per cap meta became a high GDP per cap meta. Everyone wants robotics now. Interesting. Yeah, I have to give robotics another look when we play again. Have you noticed the pathing though? Have you noticed how bad the pathing is? I'm not sure if it affects multiplayer or not. Way to ruin my 1 month moment, Sonicu. Your 1 month moment was ruined because it caused me to die. So, you know, in my mind, I was like, I secretly not hype bills. I noticed it prioritizes old claims if land is retaken and safe pathing lows running into enemy territory and any militia. Yeah, dude, get this. Okay, so I was invading Jakarta, but I wanted to go like knock out the Philippines really quickly. So I went from I was fighting Indonesia. I went from Jakarta and I told them to go straight to the Philippines. Their new pathing was they went around Australia to then get up there. Today's gonna be a tough day in contest. Yeah, I imagine if our voice chat boys are playing on KD, those rounds are gonna be real tough. It sounds like you want to move those slider to be closer to the lightning bolt. Here's the thing though. People did suggest, why don't you do that? And the reasoning behind this is it's not like, oh, you can just fix that by going faster. I still want them to take a safe but fast route because when I'm splitting and going, I don't want to manage like 500 armies going out, right? But my concern is like the pathing used to not do that. So when the pathing is now doing that, now I have to manually control all of my little armies. It's just a lot more micromanaging. Like, I know you can slightly fix it by doing the lightning, but like, why? True, plus running into caps, Yemen in particular is notorious, and losing troops is annoying AF. Yeah. Like, I want the lightning bolt and the peace offering to be like extremes, be like once a video that I need to do this. Not like I have to micromanage anytime I'm doing an attack, whether I'm lightning or peace route. Also, GG's on this one, boys. Well done. See, y'all didn't need me. Y'all didn't need me. Everyone knows Kogi Circus is garbage at the game. This is facts. But dude, we're gonna do this world. Are you excited? Alright, we're in. Corgi, do you like baguettes? No, not specifically. I don't know. You know, bread tastes different in America than in the rest of the world. You got to first kind of understand that. Our bread is weirdly like sugary. So bread has never been like a, ooh, let's get bread thing for me. Just having grown up in America, I've never really had a preference for our bread. Now, when I did go to Europe, I was like, ooh, this bread's pretty good. But up until that point, I've never really understood the like people's craving for bread. I've never had a craving for bread. All right, let's try and figure out our game plan here. We'll hop out over here. Wonderful. Five-team world and I'm sniped. I mean, same dude. It's sad because it's like, hey, bud, like, I would love for you to, like, eventually take me down and, like, be good enough to do that. But this is just you, like, giving up on any chance of you ever becoming a better player, you know? It's kind of like you're training to be a swordsman and you decide halfway through that you're never going to be a better swordsman, so you spend all your time learning how to throw sand in someone's eyes. It's like, yeah, I mean, I guess it could work, but is it really, like, did you really defeat me? Bro, how can you not? What, like bread? Pretty easily. Your name is French Ball? You have better bread than me. I want you to take your next bread recipe and I want you to add 2 cups of sugar to it. And then tell me if you really just love bread. The only things you're allowed to add to your bread is sugar and high fructose corn syrup for some reason. There you go. Welcome to America. All right. What are we gonna do? Crab? I support crab. I like crab. I also like incognito. Incognito. You know what? All these boys are gonna do well. I have faith in all the boys. I have faith in these guys winning over here. I don't have faith in these guys winning on this side. Without help. I mean, Jibbin and Dad Jokes can definitely move over here together. I love this move from Strange. That's a very good opportunity for you, sir. High fructose corn syrup is goated in America for some reason. Like, we see it in tons of sugary drinks. I think it's just because it's cheaper. And the only reason you don't see it in Europe is because they, like, banned it. But it is kind of like a weird challenge to find things, you know, that don't have high fructose corn syrup in it. It's like, all right, JFK, I know you're really focusing on the vaccines, but you also said you're going to make food healthier, so maybe we jump on that now? High fructose corn syrup? Because, like, it's crazy in America. Here's a crazy one. We have known red dye number 3, which is a food coloring for, you know, the color red. We have known for 20 years it is cancerous. We have known for 20 years it is cancerous. It literally just got banned from foods like in December. It's just awful, man. I'll never forget the first time I had a Coca-Cola from Mexico, which has, if you never had a Coca-Cola from Mexico, Mexico Coca-Colas don't have high fructose corn syrup. They have cane sugar. Oh my God, did that taste so much better. It was like truly, like we are being robbed. Like we are being absolutely robbed and deprived of better tasting materials. I cannot believe what cane sugar tastes like. It's like, what are we doing here? Like, it was kind of crazy. My dad worked in hotels, so he would often have to fly to the hotels to do consulting work, which means he would sometimes bring us along as well. So we got to go to a lot of different parts of the country as a young child, which was cool. It was a little bit unfortunate because, like, you're a little bit young. You don't always appreciate where you're at. Like, we stayed in the Hotel Del Coronado, which is a very famous hotel in San Diego. It's so famous. It was like one of the first hotels that had light bulbs installed. Thomas Edison literally did the wiring for the for the freaking light bulbs in that hotel. But anyways, when we went to Georgia, we went to Atlanta, and Atlanta's the home base of Coca-Cola, and so we went to the Coca-Cola like factory tour, which is actually kind of fun. And what I learned there is Coca-Cola doesn't have the same recipe for different markets. It changes it up a lot based off the preferences of the people there. So the Mexican Coca-Cola was amazing. The Chinese Coca-Cola tasted like a Jolly Rancher. The Italian Coca-Cola tasted like your dad's. If you ever had the dad with like the white foam in the coffee cup and the brush, and he did that, like the shaving cream. Italian Coca-Cola tasted like that, and it was absolutely nasty. You Italians have something wrong with you. Damn, you're complaining about how we banned everything, but you banned Kinder Eggs? Yeah, I don't know what a Kinder Egg really is. I understand the concept. I don't know why it was banned, but sure. Gosh, not the Kinder Eggs, I suppose. What a tragedy that is. I mean, here I am talking about freaking Coca-Cola with cane sugar instead of high fructose corn syrup, and you're trying to bring in a Kinder Egg into the conversation. One is not the same. I feel so bad for Aziz. So do I, dude. Aziz's Coca-Cola is garbage. Dude, let's do Europe. Let's do this one. Fanta's better than Coca-Cola? Again, another thing that apparently has a different recipe in Europe versus America. Fanta in America is garbage. Me as a true gamer, if I have to drink soda, which I do not drink soda, if I have to drink soda, I'm getting a Mountain Dew. Have you ever tried Pepsi Cola? Sure. I used to drink cola a lot as a child, but then when I started running, I remember I was running I'd worked my way up to 6 miles a day pretty easily. And I'll never forget the effects of having I had a soda for lunch and then tried to go run those 6 miles. And I got 2 miles in and just felt like death. And I was like, I cannot believe how much a single soda is affecting me. The only thing that changed that day was that I had one soda. And it was just like, wow, this is literally poison. And from that point on, I was just like, I've just never drinking sodas. Except for when I go to a bar. And if I just have whiskey straight, I'll probably just drink it too fast. Because, fraternity life, shots, everybody. So I'll get a whiskey and Coke to slow myself down. That's about the only time I drink a soda. Yes, get frustrated. Get frustrated. If you want to get better at the game, you should not go where the enemy team outnumbers you like 3-1. You should pick a spot where your team is going. So if I was on the blue team, I would want to be looking at this area. I could go right here and be a much better aid to the blue team than being a sacrificial lamb up here because streamer's there. Ooh, scary streamer. Also, Beck, don't ever full send like this, especially if you have a coastal, because this guy could see you and come over here. And it puts a lot of pressure on dad jokes to be able to stop that instead of just focusing on attacking. Have you ever been to the UK? No. The only European I've ever went to was Germany, but it's not like I really got to see Germany. I lived on a boat the entire time. We went out like twice in the entire time I was there. Once to a bar. I saw the Kiel soccer stadium. And then we went to a World War II naval museum, which was actually pretty cool. I got to go inside a U-boat. And that's when I learned I would have never been allowed in a U-boat. I am way too tall. I hit my head like 5 times. What height are you? Okay, so I do have a confession to tell everyone. I've been telling everyone I'm 6'4" because the last time I went to a doctor, they measured me at 6'4", and I was like, oh, I must have just continued to keep growing. No, the lady just mismeasured. I'm like 6'2" and a half. And I was like, okay, that seems more reasonable. I'll take that. So I have lied to you all about being 6'4". I'm actually just 6'2" and a half. I did measure myself. Turns out when you don't have a 5-foot lady measuring you, you get a little bit more accurate of a measurement. So yeah, I'm a little bit shorter than I thought I was. 6'2" still good? Sure. Sure. I had like weird growth because when I was 18 and going in the Marines, they measured me at 6 foot even. So I just kind of assumed I kept growing, and when the lady measured me at 6'4", I was like, why would she lie about it? But she was just being lazy about it. She was just too short. I'm 14 and 6 foot. Oh god, so you're just all limbs right now, huh? You hit a big growth spurt and you're all limbs? You probably run like a wounded gazelle, you know? Or like one of those new baby born deer. Just don't know how to use them all yet. Haven't quite figured out that center of gravity. Alright, redacted. You got this, baby. Charge. Go. You're way above your red interest. I believe in you. Not that much. Not that much. Is it boring winning every team game? Sure, it gets a little repetitive, but is it boring? Not really. I really enjoy watching newer players learn how to play the game in a way where like there's not like incredible pressure on them to like do amazing and not make a misstep. Like redacted just full sent right there. Bad move, right? But it's not like it's the end of the world for him. He can still keep going. But at the same time, what should we limit ourselves so that others can catch up, or would they be proud of that if we like put the gas on or put the brakes on of how hard we were trying so they could catch up? Like, don't worry, little guy, we'll play with one arm behind our back so you have a chance. And it's just kind of like, well, first off, there's no way to really do that. Second off, if you're a real competitor, do you want to play against someone who's not playing their best? Think of us as kind of like the in-game boss battle. When a clan beats us, it's hype. It's hype. Their Discord's popping off. Oh my god, we just beat Corgi in a stream. Oh my god, we just did it. It's big news. Let them strive to get that, right? We're a good environment for new players to play. When another clan beats us, it's good for them. It's good for us too, because it lets us kind of reevaluate some of our worst strategies. But let someone come up to our level. All right, we got 3 minutes for contest. Let's do the world. Or no, the Wordle. That's the easiest Wordle we've ever had. That's France. Oh no, what's the capital of France? Oh, can you guess the 9 neighbors of France? We have Germany. We have Belgium. We have the United Kingdom. Okay, you won't give me United Kingdom. That's fair. You won't give me UK. Whatever. Excuse me. Oh, frick, that's Switzerland. There we go. Then we have... The hell is this? Come back to that one. Give me a minute. I gotta think of that one. We have Spain. Jersey's gonna be... Oh, these stupid islands. Jersey's not there? Okay, Isle of Man, maybe? Okay, Luxembourg's there. Liechtenstein? Monaco. That's Monaco. That's got to be Andorra. I don't know why I was guessing Jersey. I kind of forgot. I put so much mental effort in being the UK. I forgot I was doing France, not the UK. There we go. What's the capital city? Oh my God, who would ever know? It's right there. Really easy for the Germans to take over, apparently. Can you guess the flag for France? Yeah, I got it, bud. Can you pick which landmarks in France? It's that one. And it was called the Arc de Triomphe. And the national emblem of France is not that. That's Australia. That's not going to be it either. That seems like England. Caliph is not English. That's not it. So I'm guessing between these two. Nailed it. French. I'm going to guess English. I'm going to guess German. I'm going to guess Spanish. Arabic. That one was probably going to be like... I probably would have guessed Mandarin before I guessed Arabic, to be honest with you. But I guess it kind of makes a little bit of sense. Wow. All right, contest. All right, I'm in. All right, we go top right, boys. We go top right. We're getting challenged today, so let's put on a good show. Top right, we go modern day Russia borders. We're going to be facing a legitimate KD team, so let's play smart. KD and OGs are going to be going against us. This is going to be a fun day. If we lose, we'll take a look at how we could do better. But if we play our game smart and everyone goes in the corner we talk about, we shouldn't have to even have that conversation. KD is hotter? What are you talking about? Is botted. Oh. That's really unfortunate. I was hoping we'd have a good fight. We need some more players back here. We need to fill these gaps, boys. Don't go too far up. We need to be back. We need to be back. First, I'm going to need you to have an excellent infinite growth phase. Start taking out the weaker of the guys. Huge. All right. Forrester, if you can help me over here. If you can help over there. All right, Soft. Hopefully you can just finish that one on your own. Let's close out these gaps here in the middle. Make sure you're attacking. Shifty, good job, good job. 808, Burns, I know you will say my name. You're going to do that too. Nice big full send over here. Good job. Good job. Get these full sends out of the way. That's wonderful. If you're free, let's start getting a good push with Gibbon. And then I would love to donate to somebody that I actually have seen before, but Gibbon will probably be the safest bet for now. Remember, Redfin, we don't want to ever vote unless we have 1 million troops, right? Because now you're fighting too much. Like, I know it's free land, but don't worry about it right now. We'll get it later. Yeah, so let's build up Gibbon and then the Crown. Donate those two. We need 2 champions in this one. Gibbon's going to be the more important of the 2 right now because he's fighting this OG Limehill. So let's get in all hands on deck, minus everyone, minus the Crown. Everyone else, please donate Gibbon for the moment. Is the Crown a good player? I don't know. I don't even... He could be... Without, like, a recognizable name, my fear is that, you know, people often will... Or people have in the past done this and then be, like, surprised I wasn't on your team and then throw. Which is why we really prioritize now getting 2 champions. But Lupin and this guy are doing well. I just want to make sure Gibbon is able to wrap up over here. And there goes Furry for the Crown steal. Is this Furry? Hey, being botted or boxed in. Yeah, I mean, it is unfortunate, but at the same time, it is part of the team strategy is to box in as many players as possible. Because when players get boxed in, what they actually are is donators. And being a team with more donators than the other is the team that wins. If you get to a 50-50 max, but one team has more donators, that team's going to win. Ah, there's Gibbon's end of the road. This guy friggin' cut him off. Look for the DE flag. That's when you know it's furry. Good to know. Well done, boys. Well done. What team was KD on? What color? They were blue. Oh, yeah. They were getting heavy botted. Look at how many blues are on the board right now. When people are not... A good sign that bots are actually happening is when one team has significantly less players putting down markers. OG and KD got put on a team. That's really unfortunate. Yeah, that sucks for them. That's unfortunate. I was really hoping that we could have a big fight today. So it sucks that someone would bot them. I know no one would do it on our side. Because why? We would have no reason to. We're already, like, coming in at a big advantage. We don't need more. Who's botting them? I don't know. There's a lot of random people who bot because they're just kind of, I don't know, insecure about themselves in their real life. So they just need to feel power. So they cheat. Probably OG, they're at war. I don't know. I wouldn't say OG bots. I haven't seen anybody from them bot in like a year. So I wouldn't accuse them. I think they've kind of gotten a little bit more. I think they've addressed a lot of their toxic players. Let's do Caucasia. And OG got put on the same team as them, so I don't think it was them. What is botting? Botting is when you run a script to pretend to be a bunch of players to join a team. So what that does is, you can see this game's 50-50. It takes half the players on one side and puts the other half on the other. Now, when you have bots, what bots are is basically pretending to be players. So instead of, like, let's say a 100-player game where there's 50 players versus 50 players, the bots will come in and occupy like 30 spots on one team. So what it really does is it pushes all the real players to the other team. So if you have 30 bots, then what in reality the game comes is a 20 versus my head died. A 20 versus 80. Because the scripted bots that pretend to be players will act like regular bots, and you know how easy they are to take down, right? It's real scumbag behavior. Join me, brother. Join me, brother. Join me, brother. Corey, you've been to Eastern European country before? No, the only one I've been to is Germany. And I told you I lived on a boat. So, if you listened to my answer the first time, you would probably be able to pick up through the context clues that if he's only been to one European country, he probably hasn't been to an Eastern European country. A little bit of thought there. A little bit of critical thinking skills. What's going on over here? Why are we charging? Let's go. All of you have like one person to attack. Friggin' Thresh King, get involved. You're bigger than everybody. Get involved. One attack once a cycle. One attack once a cycle. Don't panic. Just one attack once a cycle. It's a battle of attrition, not an immediate thing we need to fight. Haven't you been to Thailand before? Yes, I have been to Thailand before, but the astute amongst you may recognize that Thailand is in fact not part of Europe. And if I'm being honest, Thailand was probably the least interesting or fun country we went to in Asia. Now, granted, we only went to Bangkok and we didn't spend a lot of time there, but every moment we spent there was just like frustrating and infuriating. Not infuriating, but just kind of frustrating with how many people were trying to scam us. I didn't get good vibes from Thailand. I think I told this story. We were like, someone told us to go to this one bar and we couldn't find it, so we just saw another bar. I was like, this is probably as good as the other one. Who gives a crap? Walk in, it's like a strip club. We're like, this isn't what we were looking for. So we just order a beer and we're drinking outside, and then got like approached by this group of women, and we're not kind of paying attention. The moment I look over to see who's talking to us, like, this girl is 12 years old. And it is like 1 a.m. Thailand wasn't the vibes for me, man. Or was it a man? I mean, Thailand is the sex change capital of the world. I have no qualms against the transgender community. I'm going to take a bigger beef with the girl was 12 years old. I'm traveling to Gibraltar in a month. Fun times. The Mediterranean seems like it'd be a cool place to go. I would love to visit Greece. All right, Middle East. Let's do this. Do you like traveling? Sure. I mean, I'm not rich enough to do it. I really enjoy traveling and seeing natural beauties. I really enjoy going to national parks. I think I've been to like 20 national parks. In every national park, minus like one, has always been like a real like, wow, this is truly like amazing to be here. What's the one? Crater Lake in Oregon. It's just a volcano with a lake in it, which, you know, is cool, but it's just like, that's it. That's all there is to do or see. There's no like hiking trails or anything. It's just a lake and a volcano. So basically, you could see a picture of it. And I remember you can drive around the lake, and we drove around the lake, and it was just like, oh, okay, every view's the same. It's like everything's the same here. It's just like, okay, that's a little disappointing. I mean, I live next to Lake Tahoe. I've seen a lake, and Lake Tahoe is definitely more beautiful than it is like a crying shame that Lake Tahoe was not a national park. Because the worst thing about Lake Tahoe, for those who don't know it, is most of the beaches and surrounding lakes are private. It's where millionaires own homes, so you can't go there. Like Zuckerberg, of course, owns a house there. And it's just like, oh man, this could have been really something cool. But no, of course. Like, you leave land up for development, of course the rich will buy it and then block access for anyone who's not them, so that they can go there once a year to see the lake for their private thing. But for the people who live there, they're never allowed to go see it. Thank you for coming to my anti-capitalist talk today. I could only imagine what Lake Tahoe would look like and how amazing it would be if it was preserved. One problem at a time. We'll ignore this guy in the corner for now, until we can get help. Okay, now we can go into this guy. There you go. Okay. Let's get some boys over here some help. Go get him shifty. French ball, I'm putting you in timeout. That's an inappropriate question. Might go try on the other team to see how to play against you. Feel free. There's no obligation you have to play with us if you want to play in the same game as us. GG. Can I play? Of course you can. Of course you can. We have 3 minutes. Let's do a flaggle. Vietnam. Not Vietnam. Southwest of Vietnam. So we're talking, maybe this is Zambia. Oh, your boy. He's locked. All right, can you pick the shape of Zambia? Yep, it's that one. Can you pick the national emblem of Zambia? Maybe. That's the Ivory Coast. That's Bosnia and Herzegovina. Don't know what that is. That is one of them Middle Eastern countries that all use the same thing. Cape Verde is not gonna be it. Don't know about that. That seems Asian, and I don't know about that. So my options are between these three. I'm gonna go with this one first. Nailed it. Pick a flag of a country that borders Zambia. Does Malawi border it? Yes. What's the population of Zambia? 20 million, okay. I'm guessing they use the franc. They use the kwachi. Good to know, good to know. All right, 2 minutes. We got a minute for the contest to pop up. What's your inspiration behind making your YouTube channel? Just honestly, like when you are single working adult in the workforce, you kind of realize that your entire time is dedicated towards working and being ready for work the next day. So you need a hobby, right? I was talking to a guy at my work who was in the same boat, and he's just like, yeah, I started stand-up comedy just so I wouldn't be like at home all the time because that's boring. I was like, oh, okay, I'll start like YouTube. And that was it. I visited Zambia. Seems like a cool place to go. I bet there were elephants there, huh? I really wanted to see an elephant when we were in Southeast Asia, but we were doing research on the places you could go, and it's like, oh, the elephants are in chains. Maybe we don't go there. Oh, it's contest? Okay, so we focus Africa, the western side of the map, boys. Let's make sure we get Africa first before we spawn out. Seen many elephants in Zimbabwe. The largest herd of them is there. Ooh, good to know. I thought it was in Botswana for some reason. Maybe they... I mean, elephants don't really care about human borders, so they could probably go both. But I do be loving myself some elephants. Real big fan of the elephants. The hell is these? I don't care you're playing against us, but you literally spawn on top of me? That's not like you. But don't think I'm going to leave you alone. No, no, no. If I could take out probably one of their better players at this point by fighting you, I'm going to do that. In fact, let me just block you off. All right, we work here. Blitz, can you work with me here? Nana Plaza. Ties, we need you here. USA, we need you here. If you only border one enemy, guys, it should be an automatic attack, regardless of troops. It should just be an automatic attack. All right, good. Fight. Caliphate, you're charging. Good, good, good. That area should be wrapped up soon. Resto's in a really good spot. Let's try and get him some donations. If anyone's going to be free. What's Aziz doing? There's apparently a joint grind between our the Corgi voice chat and KD, so they're doing KD on this one. I don't think he purposely meant to spawn directly on top of me. I think we just had the same idea at the same time. But I just played off numbers. All right, let's start getting some donations to Bills now. Bills is in kind of Azerbaijan area. And Bills, if you could just vote over, that would be super helpful. Yeah. All right, I'm still going to be supporting Bills. Hopefully this El Turco guy, of course he's... What a dumb player. Blocks. 300,000. All right, Kurdistan, this is going to be your time to shine. Aziz has only been joining sides as does not disrupt stream, so that's just a fake Aziz trying to make him look bad. Okay. He didn't play like real Aziz, so I believe that. Really, I hate Corgi guys on the Corgi team. I know. Isn't that the funniest thing is when someone has the most anti-Corgi like sentiment, but then they're forced on our team is like, congratulations, you join us. We've absorbed you too. You don't even get the free will to join to fight us. Good job, boys. Great game. Like, first off, let's talk about our start here. This is an excellent start. We control Africa. Like, look at this. We have, like, minus this corner, 4 people to beat, 8 people to beat. Where's the rest of the teams going? They're going to be inter fighting over here. We've already claimed this sector. They've given up on that. So look how fast we capture Africa. This is our entire strategy of why we pick a corner, so that we can get this big advantage. Africa's ours. Africa's ours in a minute 30. We control 53% of the map just by getting Africa. Fantastic. If he's trying to win, why do you spawn on our backlines? Yeah, that's not what a good player would do. A good player would not try and spawn in the backlines of an enemy team. I'm going to take a quick moment, though. I'm going to grab some more coffee. BRBs. All right, we're back. And I was thinking that we might start spicing things up and maybe do like a mods versus all. Like, we'll just all join the same game. Everyone here would join with the corgi tag, and then the mods would join with the random tag. That could be interesting. That would also help break a lot of the new players out of having to learn how to fight against a better player. Dude, Div Buster. Remember, for 17 months. Which team should I play on the next contest? Still not on the end screen, by the way. It's been 10 days. Sorry, there's a little bit of a lag between that. You will be on tomorrow. As typically, I kind of remember to check on Sundays. Let's do Africa. That business boy member for a month. Hi, Corgi. Are you going to play Dummy Nation? Nope. Dummy Nations are on Tuesdays. But thank you. But I think that'd be fun if we assembled the mod squad. Like, the mods would probably be in communication in like a Discord channel that wouldn't be open to the public, and I would probably just kind of have to be the silent partner who didn't like communicate with him, but I've played enough games to like be able to figure it out, right? Who's the best non-mod player? I mean, a guy who's been really coming up the ranks recently. Like, Fireburns is obviously really good, but a guy who, like, stood out to me immediately as a guy who's been really kind of rising in the ranks, is not a mod, is Gibbon. Gibbon's only been here a few weeks, but it's very... Whenever we're needing someone to donate in a crisis situation, and Gibbon's one of them, I'm going to choose Gibbon every time. Like, if Aziz or DJ or Fire, like one of the big heavy hitters, Furry, is not there, I would say Gibbon. Now, and speaking of non-mod good players, Furry's really good. Fireburns is really good. Someone else will come to mind. Brandon and Abagalula are both really, really good players, non-mods. They go on the back lines a lot, so their moments aren't always as big. But there was a game like 2 days ago where everything fell apart. Brandon was, of course, a backline player and literally carried the game. It carried a lost game to victory. It was truly amazing. King of Ping. Yeah, King of Ping's good. Trix, you're also... Trix, why aren't you mod? Congratulations, Trix, you're a mod. Welcome to the squad. I'm supporting Discord. Yeah, that's why I was like, you should be mod here too. So there you go. Trix has been around for like an entire year. Probably even 2 years at this point. Am I good? Kristen, I haven't played with you enough to know, nor do I know what name you play under. Let me donate to an actual corgi boy. I'm not the best. Those are my favorite kind of people. The ones who just instantly acknowledge that they're not the best. Because the people who do that don't need to have it questioned whether they're good or not. And know they have room to get better. So therefore they will get better. Generally, if you have to ask the question, the answer is probably going to be no. But if you have enough self-awareness to know you're not a good enough player, means that you have the foresight of a target of what to do to become a better player. I don't play for Corgi, so I don't think you'd be able to rank me fairly. No, I could rank you fairly. You're a good player, Div. Like, when you play against us, there's a lot of times where, yeah, your position's lost, but still somehow you're a threat. Only good players can pull that off. Katoni Pig, member for 7 months. Once again, long time no see. See you next year. Bye, Katoni. Bye. It's Fluffy all day, every day. Dude, I remember Fluffy. Fluffy was kind of like a twin of Brandon. Like, he was so reliable on the back lines, but would never go front lines. Very similar play style. Fluffy question mark? Fluffy wasn't an OG. Like, back when we had like 3,000 members, he was like a mod and everything. He played V Rising with me for a little bit. He's referring to Furry? Yeah, but I'm referring to Fluffy. But I remember that guy? Yeah, I knew you would. DJ, I don't know when you joined, but it feels like you've just always been here. Okay. And if there are any YouTube mods that are not mod in Discord, will you private message me and let me know that? We got 4 minutes for next contest. Let's just do a travel. I don't think we've done the weekly yet. Have we done the weekly challenge? No, we have not. Today, I'd like to go east to west along the European route E40. The fuck is this? What is the E40? I'm gonna guess Portugal. Okay, so it's not Portugal. It's probably Brittany or France. France is one of them. Okay. Belgium. Wait. It wouldn't... This is the tunnel connected to the United Kingdom? I'm just going to take a guess. Is that the E40? No, it is not. Okay, so Belgium. So we're going east. I think we go straight to Germany, right? Correct. Then from Germany, looks like we're going Poland. Then from Poland, this looks like Ukraine. Yes. Then from Ukraine. The hell? Is it just Russia? Is the answer Russia now? Yes. Okay. I swear to God, this is a C, my guy. Wait, maybe the Caspian Sea is down here. Would this be Kazakhstan? Hold on. Yeah, well, Kazakhstan will help me figure out where I'm supposed to be. It is Kazakhstan. Okay, then it's Uzbekistan. Okay. Good to know. Having no idea where the E40 starts or stops is a challenge. Corgi, isn't the France UK tunnel for trains only? See, I don't know. Couldn't tell you. It could be. I expected to stop in Eastern Russia. Yeah, I wasn't really expecting the European 40 to run through Uzbekistan and Kazakhstan unless it was constructed prior to the Cold War. But at that point, it would be like, it's a Cold War. Are these people really building a road together? No, the tunnel's cars too. Okay. Cars and stuff get on the trains. Oh, that's right, TV bots. I remember seeing a video of that. All right, Caucasia, we go top left. Where's the background music? It's playing. Can you not hear it? I can turn it up a bit. Dude, I got a message from one of the Katie guys. Like, dude, we have a joint grind on why you're streaming. And it's just like, well, first off, I stream same schedule. My schedule's known. Second off, I'm supposed to yield to the joint grind I wasn't invited to. How is the background music now, though? Guys, don't spawn on top of me. Come on, grow up. We can all play together. We don't need to spawn directly on top of me. It's fine. Thank you, DJ. Oh, and I do have another announcement time. This will go in the Discord as well. But I'm going to start experimenting with not streaming on Sundays and Mondays. I'm feeling a little bit of the burnout. And I'm thinking an extra day where I don't have anything to do will help me. Not to mention, it's going to be experimental. We're just going to see how we are going to deal with it. But also, I need time to fix my roof. And that's going to be a multi-day project. Probably a multi-week project. You can always take a break. It's not that. It's just it's hard to ever be relaxed when you always have something to do. So I'm just gonna take some time off and address something I really need to fix, which is my roof. You streaming on a Sunday? No, I won't be streaming on Sundays or Mondays. I support this mysterious no-name guy over here. He could be anyone. So no stream tomorrow, guys? I mean, yeah, there's never been a stream on Sundays. I've streamed maybe twice on Sundays, and that's been like if I'm in the mood. What happened to your roof? I had hurricane force winds rip through the my area of town. Like, to give you an idea how strong the winds are, I have there's a street lamp outside. You know how those big gigantic pillars of steel that hold up a street light. I have one of those outside my house, and attached to that is a crosswalk sign that was bolted in with steel. The winds were so strong for a consistent week, they reached 65 miles an hour. It ripped off one of the hinges from that sign. So I've just got a lot of wind damage and my insurance is not going to cover it. And today I need to borrow my friend's truck to go get a bed frame from my parents because they are moving and my dad has a much nicer bed frame than me. The bed frame I had was like one I found off Craigslist, and it had been drilled and re-drilled so many times that the wood is just weakened, and anytime you move on it, it just creaks. And I was like, all right, my dad's got like a real nice bed frame, I'm just gonna go steal that since he's not gonna use it anymore. Why does Aziz always win? Literally the first time he's ever gotten the crown today. All right, DJ, do the Lord's work. Okay, never mind. What's this game called? This is territorial.io. Who's the best player? Aziz. Calling for peace is annoying. Yeah, I would rather finish the game out. Like, there's no rush for us to get into another game. Question, do you ever get bored playing with 80 people? Not really, no. There's always new players you're playing with. Always new people who learn to be better. The excitement around player development keeps me going, baby. Can you play Domination? No, not today. Tuesday. Can we try the mod thing now, or will it take time to set up? It'll take time to set up. It'd be ideal if we could get like Pharaoh and Banana Nana involved as well. So I'll message the Discord mod group to see when they're available. If you are a mod on Discord or on YouTube but not on Discord, please message me and let me know. All right, let's do Asia. Did you open the geode yet? No, I have not. We will do that next week. Big promise. Abba, what's your schedule like? When can you be here? Because I would feel guilty doing it without you. I put it off for far too long, but I should do it. It was very generous of you to give me the geodes. I should actually open them. But let me... What? Every day? All day? Okay. And we'll open it next week. We'll probably do it on like... I'm going to say we're going to open it on Thursday. I don't work. Shut up. You work so much. You just have one of those jobs where like you can pretend like you don't work because you work all the time. So you can, because you work all the time, you can just kind of set your own hours. Without knowing what you do, I guarantee you own your own business. You probably work ridiculous hours, but they're at weird times like 11 p.m. I'm gonna go after this guy. I know this guy's big, but like this guy could be more of a threat if we let him be. And I'm hoping So Young will join me over here. Yeah, United Nations, thank you. Who wouldn't work at 11 p.m.? I mean, I work pretty consistently at 11 p.m. I shouldn't have done that. I should have let So help me over here. That was dumb. I'm gonna ignore you again and go fight this guy. Okay, now I fight this guy. Corgi, do you do other work besides YouTube? I do not, no. All right, Lupin, my boy. Only time I work is when I have to deal with oil companies or I'm at the ranch. I'd much rather deal with the ranch than oil. A lot of back and forth with them. Yeah. I mean, I interned at in Canada Natural Gas and Oil. I know the amount of red tape and paperwork that everything takes. Granted, I was just in the HR, so I didn't have to deal with that on a daily basis, but obviously I was friends with the other interns there. So hearing their stories about how ridiculous the smallest task would be is tough. The amount of support staff you have just to comply with the government is really astounding. I'm not saying it's not warranted, but it is like, wow, you would not think. Like the government has those red tapes for a reason, but because, you know, once you start drilling for oil, you really can't stop. If it does damage, the damage is going to be there for like hundreds of years. But it is like astounding. It takes them so long to get back to you, and when you have to deal with the railroad commission for permits, yeah, permits is always a pain in the butt. Oil companies move slow because they have so many moving parts. There's never going to be a decision that can just be made by one person. They're going to have meetings with them, with a group of people. And then that meeting is going to have to be approved by somebody else. And then like the results of that meeting then has to be sent to like another meeting. And then that meeting, well, and basically it takes like a month to get anything done. I work for a company that lays oil and gas pipes on the ocean floor. That's pretty sick. So like super bureaucracy, yeah. And it has to be. Because when you're drilling for oil, there's so much investment that goes in that it's not something you can do and get wrong a couple of times and really still be in business. I'm gonna be right back. Sorry, got a phone call. Be right back. Okay, I'm here. We're back. All right, contest is up. It's gonna be Asia. We go Africa. There's our spawning point. Once we secure Africa, we spread out to Western Europe and the Arabian Peninsula, but don't go farther west than that. Okay, see you in Greece. Make sure you spawn first in Africa. We want to chase away the other teams from Africa, and then we slowly start to spread out. But we have to win Africa first so that the people who stay in Africa can donate forward. So everyone needs to go in Africa first. Damn. Okay, we spread way too far out. We have no one on the back lines, guys. What's going on? Did I get out? No, the other guy did. A little bit too much of a race to the front. My attack didn't go. That's unfortunate. There we go. Good job, Caliphate. You saw what I was trying to do. Now he's free to go down south. Just start attacking this guy right away, guys. Good job. No, Beck. Just one attack, 10% once a cycle. Don't go too heavy because now this guy can take your land and now we have a bigger problem. This is really bad. If you had just attacked, we could have had him done in like another cycle from here, but now we have to spend more time taking him out because you full sent and gave him all your land. No need to trade a player for that when we don't need to. Rex, start fighting this guy. Don't worry about this guy's troops. We'll get you some donations. Hey, you get involved there. We get this guy down first, and then we'll focus on this guy. Boo, you're involved there. Good job, boys. Well done. This is looking sharp. Redden, we should probably donate to. He should be a donation target for right now. And let's try and build up somebody else. Don't really have a champion over here. We'll kind of wait till that gets a little bit more solidified. So let's just keep donating to Redden right now. All right, we are going to need somebody down here. Actually, I think Redden's going to be big enough. But let's try and start spreading out donations. Let's give some donations to probably Azrael. But Redden's doing the right thing and going straight down to the biggest threat on from the blue team, so I really support that. Redden, if you can go ahead and just push your way down to fight Snow, that'd be very helpful for us as a team. Let's just tell him to get down there, because we don't really have anyone else that could really fight that. But I'm going to donate to 419 since he's kind of there and has troops. Perfect. Redden's on his way down. Good to see it. Thank you, Redden. Good job, boys. Well done. Great game. How far did CCP boat? I don't know, man. He's a boating guy. You can never cut off CCP. He'll never allow it. GG. Good contest win. We got Africa so fast. We're doing really sharp. Whoa. Did you hear that voice crack? We're doing really sharp today. All right, let's do North America next. We haven't done that one today. Good luck, boys. Doesn't boating far just waste half your troops? Here's the thing. Is it doesn't waste half your troops. It does waste a significant margin, and it also depends on how far you're boating. Like the world, you have to send a lot more because it's a lot farther distance. The rule of thumb with boating in teams games is you really should never do it unless you have 1 million troops. Because if you're trying to boat and you don't have 1 million troops, the chances of you becoming a liability are very high. Where you were an asset just as a donator, you put pressure on everyone else because you don't have enough troops to stand on your own to then try and save you, which might not be the best optimal pathing for the team. So it's kind of like putting yourself in a position you have to be rescued in. And if they knock you back, then what stops that person who just knocked you back from boating and then getting into your team's backlines? It's a huge liability. Icy member for 13 months. Hey, Corgi, how you doing? I'm going to spend my day relaxing and playing video games. Nice, dude. I'm doing pretty well. I'm having a good day. I got a good amount of sleep last night. I got like 8 hours, baby. Let's go. So I'm feeling pretty good. Truth be told, I am feeling not like overwhelmed, but I have a lot to do in the coming days. So it's kind of like that urge to like get started right now. I don't know if anyone else has felt that. I'm also feeling incredibly sore because I've worked out every day this week. And so doing stuff on top of that when I'm supposed to be resting is probably not the wisest thing. Walking, I feel my hamstrings anytime I walk. Which is not a great feeling. What exercise you be doing? I'm just doing Peloton right now. I've gotten to the point where all my knee injuries have really caught up to me. So, like, I used to love to run. I love to run. It was so great. But the last time I really tried to scale up my running, I got to like 5 miles. And the way I run now is so bad because my body's trying to compensate for how weak my right knee is, that it engages other muscles it shouldn't and really tore up a lot of things. So I have to do low impact riding from now on. And honestly, I've lost, when you hit like in your 30s, you kind of lose a lot of testosterone. So lifting weights is nowhere near as appealing to me as it was once upon a time. Dang? Yeah, it's a big dang. I mean, it's just kind of part of getting older though. The sooner you kind of realize if your body has limits, you need to like pay attention to them, the better off you're going to be. I've talked to enough old people who ignored those limits, and they're like, you take an x-ray of their knee and it looks like it's just gravel. Jump on that TRT. Oh, the testosterone. Yeah, my friend who's a nurse practitioner was talking about it, how it's not actually bad for people in their 30s, men in their 30s, to start getting testosterone replacement therapy. It's not something I'm really interested in though right now. My thing is I kind of want to get down to like a healthier weight, because when I was lifting weight all the time, I was like 210, but it was mostly muscle, so I was pretty healthy. And it happens to a lot of people when you stop lifting weights, is that weight stays there, but it turns into fat. So I got to kind of get back down to a healthier weight. Because it's not really effective. You can't, when you're working out, you gotta kind of have to pick a goal. Are you trying to build muscle, or are you trying to lose weight? Because when you're building muscle, you don't really lose that much weight. So my goal is to lose a lot of weight first and then start building up muscle again. What does 210 translate into kilograms? I don't know. You have a freaking calculator on Google, my guy. I blame OHS for getting fat. What's OHS? Let's do Europe. The hardest part about transitioning from like someone who works out a lot to like you don't work out as much is your body has accumulated like a calorie need. Like, this is how many calories we need in the day to survive. And when you work out a lot, it goes up very high. And just because you stop working out doesn't mean that your body goes, okay, we're good now. Your body has been thinking, we've been engaging in combat for 12 years. We're going to need to keep that up. Open heart surgery? Oh, buddy. Yeah, that will slow you down. My dad had that. And for like 2 months, I would have to go over to his house every day and put on compression socks so he wouldn't get a blood clot. That will do it. There's not a lot you can do after open heart surgery. Will you play Open Front? Yes, I have a video planned for next week. You all have bullied me into it. So just know the answer is yes. And we'll move on from there. Sound good? Sound good. Come on, come over to me. Come over to me. You want this bot. You want this big juicy bot, right? Here, I'm gonna write down this guy in the meantime. Let's go. Cool. Huge. Maybe close your heart next time. That's really good advice, Oscar. Yeah, Abba, have you ever tried considering like closing your heart, dude? Just advice, bro. With good genetics and active lifestyle, maybe to keep up the old man problems at bay until at least 40. You'd be surprised how little good genetics will play a factor. There are some people who, yeah, they can be 60 and still active. But you're talking about less than 5% of the population. So banking on the fact that you're going to be in that 5% population is tough. Because not only do you have to have good genetics, you have to have good workout habits. Like you have to have maintained good form and not push yourself to injury. Because the moment you get injured, it's not like your body just heals and it goes back to the way it was. The injury will still linger. And as your body has less and less stem cells, I forgot the word. It's like mitochondrial stem cells. Or anyways, there's two types of stem cells. When people hear stem cells, they think the stem cells from babies. That's a different type of stem cell. Your body naturally has stem cells, but it has a finite amount. So as you get, like when you get a cut, your stem cells will go there and help the healing process. But as you get older, your body will produce less and less of those. So an injury that heals will not heal back to the way it was. It'll heal to like, this is good enough. And good enough is not always great. Like a great example was like, there's a guy who came in and he broken his knee and his bone healed in a way where he had a little calcified kind of like point like this. That calcified point like this was rubbing against his tendons and eventually like over years and years and years just cut it through. It's embryonic stem cells are the ones that when people hear stem cells, they get really like worried, like, oh my God. But no one uses that because embryonic stem cells were tested. But basically what happens is those stem cells have a directive to make a baby. So if you put that in like a regular adult, what happens is it goes, okay, we're making a baby, but obviously it doesn't have the resources to make a baby. So what it does instead is it makes a tumor. Damn. Frick. Mitochondrial stem cells? Hold on. Now it's bothering me. Now that I can't remember it, because I used to say this all the time. Embryonic stem cells, yep. Mesenchymal stem cells. Yeah. Your body has mesenchymal stem cells, which is how you heal. Like if you get a cut on your hand, that's what your body's sending to go fix those. As a 40-year-old with a 2-year-old cut can confirm, yeah. Especially as you get older, you'll notice that when you get cut, it takes a lot longer for it to heal. The mitochondria? No, the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. Everyone knows this. It's different from mesenchymal stem cells. I'm not a medical professional, but open heart surgery seems bad. Yeah, I mean, it's like when you have open heart surgery is never like the first option on the table. Or you just bleed forever. Yeah, well, blood clots is a little bit, your blood clotting is a little bit different from the healing factor. Like the stem cells don't actually help clot the blood. That's different things that go in there. It's the healing process, the rebuilding afterwards. But yeah, your body, for different reasons, will take longer to stop bleeding as you get older. We'll wait for this contest, though. Don't platelets clot up blood? Yeah. But platelets are like not by themselves what do it. They're like carrying things. It's a lot more complex than just like one thing. If your mitochondria doesn't work well, that could be really bad. I mean, it's the difference of does it not work well in one cell Not a big issue. Does it not work in all your cells? Well, you're probably dead. Did I join the right game, by the way? I wasn't even paying attention. Was this a contest? Was this contest? Nope. Nice. I got distracted. Contest is in a minute. My bad. Contest is up now. It is the world, though. Don't worry, I'm in the right game. We're going Asia, baby. Still a world. Let's go. I'm excited for a world. Next contest better be Scandi. Haven't seen it all day. I mean, we haven't, have we? Hey, join me. Fight this guy together. Beetle. There you go. Nice. Problem solved. That guy's gone. That guy's gone. Good job. We're looking pretty sharp here. It's not Saturday. Well, yeah, time zones work differently, but for me and where I live, it's Saturday. Get wrecked, nerd. This man just discovered time zones. Or he's just very confused about the date. He got real drunk last night and thinks it's Sunday. Not looking good for us, to be honest with you. Are your presence, like, I don't know why everyone here spawns so close together. Our priority's got to be like pushing back these guys, but we also got to close gaps where we can. All right, let's get some donations to Bodes in Europe and Fire Burns in Africa. Let's do a three-way split. Burns, Luna, or Bodes. Bud, I need you to charge into this guy. You're at your maximum capacity. Please don't lead me astray. I need you to be a big boy. Seems like everyone's using 20-20 40-40 for beginning phase, and right after that bot phase, ending up the same size as everyone around me. Or strats for navigating around the early mid game. I got a tutorial, brother. Like, the answer to that is more complex than I could give in like a elevator pitch on stream. So I would say look at the tutorial. If you want the link for it, if you type !tutorial into chat, the Nightbot will bring up the link for that. Sounds like your issue is picking a spot. So the tutorial will probably be of good help for you on that regard. If we get all hands on deck donation to Fireburns right now, all hands on deck. This is an everybody move. Everybody donate to Fireburns. No matter where you are, what you're doing, donate to Fireburns right now. Good job, Burns. Way to get rid of that boat. And Burns, we're going to need you to keep donating to Burns right now, guys. If you can fight this gecko guy, fight him. So that's Azrael. Bodes, way to get involved right away. Love to see that. Fireburns, I need you to be a little bit more conservative with your troops. Like, we can win an attrition battle, but if you're trying to do everything as an instant move, it's going to hurt us. Good job, good job, good job. And if anybody could get to the New World, that would be very helpful. Zezzy, I need you to save up and donate to at your red interest. You're going to be they're pushing down here because they see how weak you two are. We need you guys to be stronger. If you're donating, just donate at 10% once a cycle when your numbers are red. This goes for anyone who's got a coastal with the New World. So anyone up over here in Europe, Belgium, you especially, get up to your red interest because we want to play defense as much as we want to play offense. There we go. Now we're looking good. Who's this coming up? Good job, Philip. So many boats. So rigged. Sorry, DJ. But you got to admit, Fireburns was in the best spot to defend Europe and Africa. Yeah, Fireburns was. Yeah. Typically you would be like, but I saw that there was one threat over here and you and Zyko could finish it together. But the bigger threat was this guy, and then the green guy's pushing here, and Fireburns was just the best call. All right, we got 10 minutes for the next game. What? Plan on the Middle East, but if Scandinavia pops up, we'll do that one. Because I haven't seen Scandinavia all day. All right, Middle East it is. Let's do it. Is the next contest the last for today? No, we got one more after that one. We're going till 1. And I'm going to go ahead and fix the Nightbot. I'm not going to do Crusader Kings. I want to be able to get... I need to borrow my friend's truck, but he's got stuff in it that I need to take to the dump, and the dump closes at 4:30, and I don't want to kind of push that. How many troops are you going to use to try and stop me down? There we go. He focused so much on defending it against me, he didn't even, he completely forgot about So-So. The son next to me said, stop giving Gibbon crown. Here's the thing. No one ever gets given the crown. You get the crown by earning the crown. There's plenty of times when we start donating to someone and it's just like, all right, they're not getting it done, so we donate to somebody else. If you ever get put in a position to get the crown and you go, hey, they stopped donating to me. The reason we stopped donating to you is because you don't recognize when you're full on troops. Like when your numbers stop moving, that means people are trying to donate more troops to you than you're currently capable of holding. So you need to attack in that moment. And after a few cycles of people just not attacking despite me telling them, yeah, we're going to move on. We're going to find somebody else. Because this game's all about timing. If we wait for that one person to finally trust the team to that we're all donating to them, we've probably lost momentum somewhere else and we need to push. I find it hard to get crown in streams since people always spawn in front. Yeah. When we do our mods versus all games, people are gonna quickly find out that that's not gonna work. The mod tags will be mods. No, the mod tags is going to change frequently so people can't join our team. It's going to change every game. Because what the ideal scenario would be is everyone plays with the corgi tag and plays how they regularly would. And we just go against them as a skilled but smaller force. The only thing I hope doesn't come true is that people then try to start stream sniping us, which would be really lame because it would defeat the entire purpose. Oh, it's the Middle East again. Frick. I don't want to do the Middle East. I would pay cash money to be on the mods team. I mean, here's the thing. I know everyone's going to want to be on the mods team, but the entire purpose is to show off how a small but coordinated group can do. There will still be good players on the non-mod team, for sure. But if we start robbing all the good players to be on the mod team, then that's not going to work out very well. All right, North America, let's go. You have to be skilled. Not saying that not mods are not skilled, but to be mod means you've been around long enough to have, you just are good. Like mods, you got to be consistently in the channel for like a year. And you can't tell me a player could be consistently good or consistently around the channel for a year and not be good. DJ, Z's, and Tricks on the same team seems like a nightmare. Well, then you also got to account for me. I'm probably going to be the weakest of the group, to be honest with you. But then you got Pharaoh, if we could get Banana Nana, Ashu, Zero Winter. We got a big group coming. If we can get everybody, it'll be a really hard challenge for people to overcome. Power in numbers, though? Yeah, that's why it'll be a challenge. Plus, you also will have the added benefit since I'm playing, or the added challenge of since I'm not playing on the Corgi side, there will be no coordination. You guys will kind of have to figure it out on your own. Like, I'm still going to be commenting on things. I'm still going to be a commentator. But I'm not going to be like, hey, Corgi team, you should donate over here. I might still give a little bit of hints every now and then. Don't do it for mini games. I think we'll just do it as an entire day. I have to get the mods kind of time schedules, though. Because it wouldn't be fun if it's just like 3 of us that can make it. All right, 2 minutes for contest. Let's go. Let's go. What difference is there between regular team of randos and a team of corgis? Still no way to communicate? Well, the difference would be that people who come to the stream generally will have, if you've been around for a few days, you'll have an idea of the strategy you should do. You'll have better coordination. Being like, oh, my team's going here, I should join them over there. Or like, oh, this map's this, we should go here. Where like the mod team won't use that same strategy. So it's going to be kind of a challenge of, did you learn all the lessons I've been teaching you about how to work together? Because if you separate, if you separate with numbers, you're easy pickings. Corgis have experience from spawns on stream, so we should make a backline. Yeah, exactly. If you use that experience to make a backline, you probably still will defeat us. But if you ignore that and just go do your own thing, it's going to be a rough time. Because the mod team won't play by the same rules. All right, so this game is contest. We go north. We want the north of South America. My experience in off-game streams is every corgi goes somewhere else. Yeah, they won't go in the same spots as on stream. There's still a tendency I've noticed to like group together, which is good. All right, let's go, boys. Good luck. See, like, even this game, we said top, right? I even told everyone ahead of time top, but I didn't reinforce it in everyone's head. Look at where people went. I didn't say it like 5,000 times and be like, guys, over here, point out over here. So I think these guys are going to have to really win on their own. Are they capable of it? Sure. But is it a guaranteed victory? Nah. If you get any other clan that has a donator, like Red, if Red gets their stuff together, this is a game we lose. Play Dummy Nation? No, we play it on Tuesdays. And if you can't make it for that stream, I'm going to be honest with you, you don't miss a lot from the videos. I cut out a lot of the boring stuff from the videos. The only thing that like really you miss is like people ask questions about the game and I'll answer it. But if you're just waiting for the gameplay, you're not missing out on anything. We still have 55%? Yeah, Red did not organize. And a lot of their players have 0 troops. Hey, Jess Garrett, member for 2 months. Corgi out here still killing it. Well, thank you, brother. Good to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for becoming executive member. I'm pretty sure I put you on the end screen. I think it's just Div Buster that I'm missing. I think there might be actually one more now I'm thinking about it. So like this is a good example. What should this guy be doing? He's attacking over here. Is Bill's the biggest threat to the team, or is this guy pushing through a bigger threat? How can you best protect the backlines? Yo, Jess Garrett with the 20 gifted memberships. Make sure if you were just gifted a membership, you say thank you, Jess. Very generous of you, my friend. Hey, Trick's got a membership too. He even gave out the hearts. Let's go. Aziz got gifted a membership? Oh my god, dude. What the hell? My life is awesome. I'm losing weight. Hope you're doing well, bro. I'm also losing weight. I'm glad you're on the weight loss train. It's always it's crazy how much life improves when you're at a healthy weight. Just even losing a little bit of weight, it just makes you just feel good. What's this game called? What's it about? This is territorial.io. It is a simple game to learn but hard to master, where you start off as a little blob. You increase the land you have, which then increases the troops you have, which then you use to fight other players. Corgi, I noticed at the start of the game, even after the infinite growth phase, you guys have 46%. Yeah, because when you get a group of players who know how to expand versus a group of players of equal size who don't know how to expand optimally, and then you typically get bigger. You do better, and then you have more troops. Dude, Trix has 15 mouths now? That's crazy. What are you at and what's the goal? I hit 241 and went down to 230, goal of 195. I've been heavier than this, but I started at 224. I'm down to 214, and I have a goal of like 185, which is a little bit light for me, but I also, once I hit 185, want to build back a little bit of muscle, but be targeting around 195 with muscle. All right, let's do Africa next. Let's go. So during the mod thing, I actually have to try. I mean, it ideally would be best if all mods were trying, yeah. It would kind of defeat the purpose if, like, the mods were together, but we were all, like, not trying. I don't know how much effort we're going to have to put into the first few games, though. I think people will start to kind of realize, oh, we got to take this seriously. Like, their dumb tactics that are not going to work, and they go, oh, crap. So I think the mods will win the first few games pretty easily. But I'm going to do it the right way. If you ever need to organize something amongst a big group of people, let me tell you a little secret. The worst thing you can do is message the group all as one and then wait for responses, because no one's going to respond. I'm going to take the time to individually message every single person. Because when someone gets a direct message, be like, hey, I want you there, they'll more likely to respond. My problem is, though, is can't the other players just join us with a tag? Not if we're changing the tag every single time. So what the ideal thing would be is all the mods are in a voice chat, a secret voice chat. And then one of the mods just messages me what the clan tag is going to be for that one. I hide it on stream, and then we all join. I'll tell everyone the map we're joining. I won't show. But people could still see it. We'll use fake names, too. And I hope it would be on the honor system that if you're not a mod, you wouldn't try and join the mod team, because that kind of defeats the purpose, right? Like, we have a chance to do something fun, but if you just like break the rules, then like sucks for everyone, right? Just with another 20 gifted memberships. Let's go. Dude, very nice of you. Thank you so much. Make sure, again, if you were just gifted a membership, you say thank you, Jest. Very kind of you. All right. Good job, boys. And how close are we to contest? We're 10 minutes away. I'm going to take a quick moment to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Okay. All right, let's do Asia. Dude, Scandy's been taken off the schedule for today. I don't know what happened there. Good luck, boys. Do you ever play custom maps or just not enjoy looking at the worst color palette in the world? I don't play custom maps. The big reason I hate non-geographical maps is because this is gray, so it's really easy to identify all of the players on the board. Where team, like, non-geographical maps are like green or white or black. And it's just like, okay, you have those colors available for teams, so it's really hard to see those. That's kind of dumb. I think a lot of people hate those maps because of that. And also, like, the roleplay aspect of like, oh, I'm going to grab this area of the world is a lot more appealing to people. So they're just more populated games. Huzzah. Two-team games are kind of boring. You just kind of auto-win. I mean, we used to not. But then all the clans kind of universally decided to not play against us when we're streaming. Because it's harder. So we just have less of a challenge. So if you're complaining about not having more interesting games, you could also point out the other clans who don't try and go against us during this time. Because it's not like it's rare to see an OG with 20 players in a game. But it's very rare to see them with 20 players against us during a stream. Even though, like, the moment we get off, they'll probably be with 20 players again. When you think about it, shouldn't it be easier for other clans because they're combined? Yeah, it really should, if they would try to go against us. It would make it more interesting, yeah. But again, that's not something I can control or anyone here can control. It has to be led from the other clans, which we don't have influence on. All right, 3 minutes for contest. We'll just wait this one out. Yeah, last contest of the day for sure. Let's do the travel. Today I'd like to go from United States to Chile. Okay, Mexico. Guatemala. Honduras. Nicaragua. Costa Rica. Panama. Colombia. And Brazil. As soon as I said it, it was like, no, Peru's actually... It's like, it doesn't touch. I was thinking Argentina for some reason, but the answer was Peru. Oh, dang. Messed it up at the end. I mean, why play against a clan of 60 members as 20 when you could play against a random 20? Yeah, exactly. Efficiency-wise, it's more better for a smaller clan to not challenge the bigger clan. I get their reasoning. Next contest, I'm gonna go Corgi 2. I would just say Ewood. It's the last one of the day, so let's just play together. I don't think we need to start a revolution now. All right, Australia's up. We go west side. Hate the new chat screen. I hate the fact that you can @ players. You can message them. Like, just like a moment of thought, you would be like, okay, so that really opens players up for harassment without any way for anyone to block anyone. Seems like a bad idea, right? All right, good luck, boys. How do you chat in game? There's no way to chat in game, but you can chat in the lobby. All right, I'm gonna start fighting this guy because this is the only one I can get support with right now. So, you with me? Yeah, there we go. Full send. That's even better. I won't take any of that land, so can help me over here. Donkey, soft. We're here. There we go. Wonderful. And looks like we're off to a pretty good start. We just gotta deal with this last big guy over here. Well, if we all work together, it should be pretty easy. Nice. Good start this game? Yeah. We took over 62% of the board in 2 minutes. Pretty good. Though we stretched out a lot, make it easy to work against us? Yeah. CCP will not be denied the chance of getting a crown. It will not happen. OG Robot, you could try as much as you want, but he's going to ignore you until you're the weakest target. Well done, well done. He doesn't even start in the middle? No, he played reckless, for sure. Alrighty, but that's going to do it for today, boys. Hope you guys had fun. I had a lot of fun, and I'll see everybody on Tuesday. Don't forget, we're not streaming on Mondays for a little bit. We're going to be streaming starting on Tuesdays. Adios, boys.